God, I love this music. Sorry, I was just rocking out there. It's a good job I haven't got a camera on because you would have seen us. You would have seen us dancing. Hey guys, welcome back to the Wonderful Chicken Police. Last time we met up with Marty at the police station and convinced him to come on the case with us. Just, to be fair, it was a little bit surprising since the last time that they met, apparently, Sonny ended up getting shot by Marty with a shotgun. So now we find ourselves outside the club trying to get in. So on that note, let's just jump straight back in and find out what the hell's going on. Enjoy, guys. Alright guys, so we're back outside the thing. Oh, it's the Grand New Year's short night. That's interesting. And we already talked to the bouncer, didn't we? I saw the fancy car. Is there, so there isn't another secret. You know, I know what I mean.
Do you remember when the Clawville Chronicle was a really high-quality newspaper?
You mean when they wrote something about us daily?
Yeah. What exactly happened to them?
Yeah, they went downhill, I think.
They got bored with us, Marty. And to be honest, so did I.
But still, here we are working together again. Funny, huh?
Indeed.
Yeah, hilarious.
Right. Do we talk to the stalk lady?
Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and earrings.
So all superficial, you saying?
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
That was kind of deep.
That was actually quite deep.
It's not. Just bullshit. There's more where that came from.
It's super deep.
Ooh, teach me, master.
When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize none of it is worth a damn thing.
Wait, that was deep again, right?
Maybe it was, Marty. Maybe it was.
To be fair, he's not exactly wrong. You know, when you get older, you realise sometimes it's just not worth the effort. I'm not saying, you know, it's not welcome. Can I just walk in through the entrance?
Like a brick shithouse.
No,
I
so
don't
that's a
think we'll
northern.
be able to just sneak past him.
Wanna bet?
Not today, Marty. Remember, we must avoid suspicion.
Okay.
So how are we gonna get in? I'm wondering.
I get it. It's okay, Bertha. Maybe next
Oh, just whip
time.
your shotgun out. Of course. Just in
What
the middle of
was
the street.
Nothing. Just the wind.
Did you bring Big Bertha with you?
No.
Gods, no. What are you thinking? What idiot would bring a shotgun to a club?
Was that a rhetorical question?
Do you really want an answer to that one? Right, we're going to have to talk to this guy again. There's got to be a way to talk him.
Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful chilly night?
I like the bouncer, he's a cool guy.
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you.
I think I asked it last time.
May I ask?
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works.
Okay.
So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir.
Are you on the
Are
list?
you on the list?
The list? Yeah.
Yeah, we're not on the list.
Don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list tonight.
That's a shame. I'm
Really
really
sorry,
sorry,
sir.
sirs.
At least he's
In
fair.
that case, you can't come in.
He's very fair. I like the bouncer.
Right. Thanks.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
Okay. So we're gonna ask this time.
Jeez, look at that guy.
Not look, man. Damn it. Wrong button.
That's not a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the dog-eared pages
Pages
of a
of
cheap detective
detective.
novel.
Yeah, I bet his name's Bill.
Nah, He's definitely a Bob.
I don't think he was. Was he? He wasn't
$5 for
either,
both?
was he?
Okay, I'm in.
Right. We may as well
Look,
start with the
I
police
really
badge.
don't want any trouble, but
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive this slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I am strictly forbidden to. Please, you have to understand.
Listen
Do.
here, you cow. Do you have any idea who we are? You ever read the
Calm down,
papers?
Marty, will you?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I read the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr.
Santino
Featherwell
Featherwell.
and Mr. Marty Machikin. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
oh
need to-
my God!
I would
not
be very
the books
upset if there
again.
wasn't actually Chicken Police books. Guys, you need to make Chicken Police novels. I would read them in a heartbeat.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you, gentlemen.
Never actually found his name, did we?
What did you just say?
Relax, Marty. This guy
Okay,
has
calm
chicks
down.
like you for breakfast. And thanks for the information, pal. Have a
Have a nice night. Can I ask you some more
Thank
questions?
you for understanding, gentlemen, and forgive me for my austere composition.
No problem.
You're welcome.
Shakespeare.
Lewis Hayworth?
Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman.
That's the bunny
and
guy,
also
isn't he?
a frequent visitor of the club.
Is that so? Good to know. And
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
Really? No other information? Can we talk about Natasha?
what can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
Yes, I do.
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
It's a mystery.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
Does she though? Does she
And,
really?
That's it? Well,
That's-
that's unbelievable.
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
Why not though?
What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
Didn't expect that to end that quickly. Excuse me.
You're right on.
Nothing you...
Just try.
Well,
Skip
and,
all that.
pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
Right, so we've asked all the questions. Talk back to Lewis again. Can't do anything other than just look at him. Marvellous. Check everything.
Huh. I like this.
Right.
Why is that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's moving, I guess.
It's quite cool
You're
in the
a
move. I like
simple
those ones.
bird,
You don't
aren't
see them
you?
very often anymore.
Yes, I am.
That poor.
Oh, bless you.
It means, and yet it moves, bird brain. An old wolf named Galileo said that.
Oh, really?
Oh, I see. And what did he mean by that?
Dunno. I think there was something wrong with his stomach. Ouch.
Burn. Actually, can we get in any of these windows? No. Can we get in anything up here? We've got the sign. Ooh. Actually, is there something off the right hand side? That's what I'm wondering. No, that's... What are you? Newspaper. We've checked the newspaper, checked the advertisement tower. Check the fancy car, didn't we? He's given us nothing, can't go through the front door. Check the sign anyway. Ooh, Fisherman's Best. Can we sneak in into the truck? Maybe?
You know, Seeing this, I can't wait for the show.
Even if we even get
The
in.
girls?
I mean, we've got to get in before we can see the show, like.
New Year's Eve's once a year, right? And we're not on duty.
Fair point.
Have I asked how Laura's doing?
Oh, is he married?
Whoa, hey, I was just kidding, okay? My relationship with Laura is unwavering, like the rhino beauty on this picture.
Okay.
Interesting taste you've got.
Alright. I'll believe you.
Feathers, scales, or dermal armor, a lady's a lady, my friend.
Thank the wild gods for self-sacrificing gentlemen like you.
Lady's still a lady, you know, despite how she looks. Right. So there's nothing in there. Is there a way to sneak in?
One
Look at
day,
the sign.
neon signs will cover the whole
Whole
world. I'm
world.
telling you.
Hey, we're not getting far off that now. You know, technology everywhere.
You read that in some kind of science fiction book.
No, it's just what I think.
Oh, so you have your own thoughts now. The world's really moving forward.
True.
Pluck off, Sonny.
Right, I'm gonna check the car just to be
look
safe.
at that. Isn't that the new...
It is,
I
Marty.
did check this last
a
time.
brand new 942 Silver Hawk. Haven't seen such beauty since I left Averia.
All that's furry.
Can we damage
Whose
the
is
car?
it?
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's. I guess he's no paper tiger.
Is there some way we can just, you know, damage this car and tell
he
the
sounds
bouncer
like a fella
that
who drives around in one
the
of
car's
these.
been damaged?
Lucky bastard.
Right, let's have a look at the codex. Right. Natasha must know my wife, Molly, from somewhere. Oh, it's his wife, Molly. Didn't realize it was his wife. Right. People. Place. One of the most famous nightclubs in the city, owned as the juiciest booties and hardest fists. I almost read that as fist is a different word there. Juiciest booties and the hardest tits. Sorry. Frequent the place and is famous for not serving cops except if they're knee deep in the dirt. City Cloverville read all of these, didn't we? Mongrel, Mick the Marauder. We don't need anything with there. Right. I am what you would call stuck. Inventory. Oh.
Molly. My ex.
Can we show this?
Molly.
Could we show that to the bouncer?
Jeez.
That's not a guy. Just what?
I'm afraid if you don't know, it's not my place to tell you, sir. Excusez-moi.
Some
The
small
regulations, you know.
You hear that, Sonny?
I do, Marty. I do.
I'm gonna lose my crest from this guy. Just wait.
Really? That one? Your subtitles are different. I'm gonna stick my spur in this
Just
guy.
don't get too excited, Marty. Not tonight. Anyway, thanks, pal.
So there's gotta be somewhere in here. Let's have a chat. Can't ask him anything more.
Jeez.
That's not a guy.
Yes, gentlemen.
Speak to him. Hello.
Hey, big guy. What's your name again?
What is his name?
My name is Archibald, sir. Archibald Conway.
Thank you.
Well, that's not a Bob.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Oh, we had a bet going as to what your name was.
What? No way. That's not even a real name.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, sir, but my name is Archibald Conway, without any doubt. Blackjack Conway to my friends.
Good name. That's a very good name.
Well,
actually.
thanks, Blackjack. It was a pleasure. We'll be on our way now.
Thank you. Lewis, my boy. Oh, can speak.
Sonny, my dear friend.
Hello.
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner, but I'm sure you already know.
Ah.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Damn right.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
Lawrence? Anyways,
Lewis.
so,
Come on, Mark.
the legendary chicken police back together? Isn't it amazing news?
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment. Or something like that.
Oh, but I see a woman, a chicken, a cat,
Shame.
about a job.
See you inside?
If we can we get us inside?
Something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for the main event.
Good plan.
Okay
Good
then.
plan.
Catch you later, pal.
Can you get us in, maybe? Lewis.
Is Lucas
Lewis. And yes, he's got the whole Chicken Police book series.
I want
Damn
those
his
books.
taste.
Uh,
Look, Lewis. That bouncer over
there
there.
we go.
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his manners are impeccable. Am I right?
You are very true, actually. He is very well mannered. He's a very well mannered bouncer, and I like him.
Yes, indeed. But it seems tonight we're not on his list.
Could you maybe do something about that, Lewis?
Oh, I see.
Yes, I see.
Oh, I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he won't let you.
He won't really.
Yeah, something like that.
No, no problem at all. Come with me. I'll talk to him.
Thank you.
Much obliged, pal.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Excuse me.
Buddy.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
What? Did I say something wrong?
Just a little, you're just a little bit rude. Archibald.
Say, big guy, is
Ask
this your
you-
job? To stand
May
in
as well
front of
ask
the
this question
club
as
and
well.
keep out decent fellows like us all night?
Not entirely, monsieur. My employer has many other kinds of jobs for me. He is quite creative in his field, I must say.
I bet you don't just do the door. I'm sure there's loads of other stuff you get to do with your talents.
Like?
Like what?
Exactly.
Sorry, monsieur. I'm not,
I'm not following.
Permitted to say anything more about the matter. Regulations, yeah, I know. This bullshit just gave me a headache.
so sorry
It's
to hear
fine.
that, sir.
It's fine, man.
Sir,
There we go.
how'd you do?
Everything's fine, Mr. Hayworth.
Good.
Lewis Hayworth.
Look,
I like
this
the name.
noble pair of pigeons are my friends. They're on the list, okay?
Thank you, Lewis.
L'archelamonge, sir.
And as for you, you owe me one, gentlemen.
Definitely.
Thanks,
We
old
definitely owe
pal.
you one.
It was my pleasure to help you, as always.
Right. Can we go in now? Yay, we're in. Oh my god, we're in.
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years
So
of cigarette
poetic.
smoke.
I
And the smell
fucking
of
love this
smoked
game.
whiskey. Behind
I
the
love this
bar,
game, I really do.
rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames.
I like a
and
good
the
noir
clinking
story.
of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip.
Was in the air.
A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Tsar.
Here we are.
Mother of...
Hey, it's look quite nice from here.
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Hey,
Don't
I'm not
even
that.
think about it.
I'm not that nice.
Oh, men these days. So, we're here to find a dame called Natasha.
Very
I have a
well,
hunch
very
she
true.
won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and try to avoid suspicion.
Just like always.
No, Marty, not like always. This time it's for real.
True. Right. Who we're talking to first? Let's ignore Foxy Fella. Big Buck. Oh! Hi, whoever you are. May as well find out who you are.
Hey, there's Filmar.
Filmar.
Who? Oh, yes. Filmar. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
Right.
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before Clawville. Another place.
Oh, an
another
old
life.
friend. Different country, old friend.
Sounds good.
Or different
Like
city.
the blurb of some cheap pulp fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to.
Ah, so we're going to find some information. Hello, Filmar.
Well,
Let's
well,
talk, you and I.
if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
You alright, kid?
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Filmar. You...
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Phil Marlowe.
Filmar. Is that a pun? Get the feeling that's a pun.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with a feather pillow mafia is a turkey. Right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Turkey man.
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
Turkey man. It reminds me, to be fair, that just reminded me of Condor Man. That was a brilliant film. Way underrepresented. Way underappreciated.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Was it used to be Philip Marlowe? Now he's Phil Marlowe.
Okay, fair
Alright,
enough.
just enough of that.
Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
Bit annoyed, yes.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
Not tonight, maybe later.
We stick out? Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
You get shell
The
shocked.
case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eyes, just the usual.
Half of that leg. 5 feet tall, half of that legs.
Oh boy.
Spider? Maybe?
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yes, she is the owner.
She owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
Good to know.
Any useful information?
That would be helpful. Any useful information you could give us
For
about her.
free?
Stop clucking around.
Yes, for free.
Omar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then.
Okay, that's
Don't
very
leave
mysterious.
unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
Alright, fair point.
Good to see you too, old pal. We'll be back.
Let me see the bone. Oh shit. Hi, Mr. Wessler. Right, so we've got Olivia. Is that a woman or a man? So it looks like a male hands. Sorry. We've got Ibn. We've got his henchman. Talk to the barman. Kind of don't want to draw me attention to.
2 whiskeys, kid, and no horsing around.
The puns, man.
I've never heard that one before.
Oh god, that voice. Sorry. I didn't expect that voice to come out of that character. Sorry.
Sonny,
Compose yourself.
you gotta drive, you know?
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass of tap water too, okay?
Yes, sir. Coming right up. That wasn't exactly what I meant.
As I recall, you're always bragging about hiding your shotgun in your coat so well, no one can see it.
Right.
Sure. Maybe I have it with me now.
Don't whip it out in here.
What?
Pause. That's what she said.
Well, do you see that bottle, Marty? That's a 28-year-old Golden Eagle whiskey.
Damn. 28-year-old whiskey.
The furry gods, you're right.
Can we have some of
just
that?
left it on the bar. Someone ordered it, got so drunk he forgot all about it. So?
Are we gonna steal it?
So we're confiscating it as evidence.
That's one way of putting it, yes.
Yeah, well, more like stealing it. But if it's easier for you.
You're twisted, pal. But to be honest, I've no objections.
Are we really taking it then?
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but Laura's father went to that guy when his, problems had gone too far.
Oh, did I just do a bad thing?
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
No, I just... Look, fellas at the station are talking, you know? All kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the others.
I think you've got a drinking problem, is that what it is?
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
Probably both.
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Good. And let it stay that way.
At least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
Yes, we are. We'll be alright.
Sure, Marty.
Just don't shoot, don't shoot each other. Right, film our... Hey, waitress.
She has pretty long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
To the squirrel.
We're
Didn't we
not
ask you
here
the squirrel?
to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
Oh, I thought she was a bunny. I thought her ears were super long for some reason. Right, so we can't talk to them. Hello,
So,
big buck.
where the hell is Natasha?
Well, let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
Why not?
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
Sorry.
Oh man,
find
your
that
sense of
funny.
humor is bad as ever.
Ever the dad jokes.
You just need to get used to it again.
What?
You never get used to it. Alright, so we can't talk to him. No point getting anything. Talk to Foxy's fella. May as well try and talk to everyone.
Sends flowers.
That's deep, actually. A fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What?
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Burn.
Ha ha ha! Very funny.
Right. Can't talk to you anymore, can we? That mean we're going to talk to, try and talk to Eben, or do you want to talk to Olivia? Let's talk to Olivia.
That woman with Ibn.
Can't talk to her.
I think I know her from somewhere.
Maybe
What is
in
it,
your
baby?
dreams, pal.
Guess we're talking to Eben.
Just act nonchalant, my friend.
Let's play it cool. Everybody be cool. You be cool.
No. It can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
Maybe.
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Oh my god, Ibn's so cute.
Are you talking to me?
I know he's a big time monster, but he's so damn cute.
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Yeah, maybe not.
Oh, God.
Probably not a good idea.
What a pleasant surprise. The rooster copper's in person.
You're right, Ibn.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sonny
think you already know
Fingerland, of course. Chicken police. Your partner is, he is,
Marty McChicken.
Marty.
Sir, I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
Calm down.
Oh,
Marty,
yeah.
calm down.
I'm so happy to see you.
Just want to scrunch his little face.
Hello, boy.
You're right, Olivia.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
I get the feeling we shouldn't really talk to him about
Yeah,
Natasha.
So, we were just in the neighborhood, and
You said keep it cool. Keep it quiet.
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Oh, okay. Okay, so he just blurted out there.
Oh, I see.
Less than subtle.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the
Oh,
wall
yeah, just
with blood.
lay it all
paint,
out.
The usual stuff.
She didn't ask you to be discreet, you know, Sonny.
This kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter. But to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
Fair point, fair point. And, you know, running a mob's very busy work.
Mr.
Well,
Wessler had
probably
a
because
meeting
she
with
doesn't want
Attorney
your
General Hamtaro
interference
yesterday,
into,
so he's rather tired.
Oh,
If you would
Hamtaro.
excuse us.
If General Hamtaro's not a hamster, I'll be very, very disappointed. I want to see him now. I need to see Attorney General Hamtaro.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So, how can I help you?
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
All right, I'm just going
I'm
to
at
talk.
your service.
Thank you, Ibn, Mr. Wessler. Just keep your boy, your cat boy, you know, keep him cool. Right.
Nice bunker you got here.
Talk about everything here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
All right,
All right.
Mr. Wessler, let's
All
make
right.
this a bit more professional.
I'm not as exciting as people tend to believe.
May as well finish asking
I grew up
questions.
in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately. My career started with a shoe store, and now, here I am.
That's a good backstory. I like your backstory, Mr. Wessler.
I wouldn't call that an average life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
Can he jump as well?
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Calm down, Olivia.
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk about something else?
Yes, let's talk about Lewis.
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city, so to speak.
Alright. So he's been around a lot.
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, detective, but the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
Ah, I see.
Is that still worth anything?
So he's got some clout by his name alone, even though he's massively in
The
debt.
name is just their name, of course, but the man behind the name is another matter, Mr. Featherland.
True.
You're a pragmatic rat.
It's the man that makes the clothes, not the clothes that make the man.
Thank you.
Can we talk about Natasha?
Look, detective, if you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler.
We may as well talk about Olivia.
Has your assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Yes.
Yes, I'm talking about you, ma'am.
I'm talking about you, not to you.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months. Why do you ask?
Oh,
curious.
just routine questioning, you know. Most of them aren't good for anything. Just killing time.
I don't know whether that's a good thing or not.
It
Is it a good
sounded
thing?
rude to me.
Yeah, please forgive her, detective. Olivia's a real firecracker.
She seems very well put together and on the ball. And right, that's a question. Right, question time. Oh, look at that cute face. I mean, please, he's just smiled at us. Please, just want to scrunch his little face. Right, how did it feel when you heard about the
How did you
blackmail?
feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
Why ridiculous?
And now?
Now that a detective's involved?
I'm kind of interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Fair point, though. It's fair point. Blackmail's
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
not quite.
No, not quite.
Well done, Sonny. Read my mind.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Right on, focus. Wes is a tricky guy, unfortunately. I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I just can't pin him against a wall just yet. No point asking him what he does, because that's going to be rude. Why don't you just call
Why
the
didn't you
police?
just call the police?
Huh? Why? What would have been the use of that? A few messages aren't enough for a case. You should know that.
Well, we're here though, aren't we?
Harassment makes for a case. So do threats.
You know, if we didn't think that there was any, anything to it, we wouldn't have come.
Who were you trying to convince, Sonny? Huh? They would have laughed in my face. Anyway, you know, the police station. Once I set foot in there, I'm not coming out again.
Hey, you did say you could call. Why didn't you call the police? You didn't have to go to the police station.
Your lawyers are too good for that, Ibn.
Yeah, I guess you're right, chicken.
Do you really think that's stupid? Probably a bad idea. Why would anyone have reason to blackmail your girlfriend?
Why would anyone have reason to blackmail your girlfriend?
That seems like a good question to ask.
I don't know, maybe because she's my girlfriend?
You're really punching up, you know. The girlfriend. Whew, predator.
You think that's enough?
Really?
It's plenty enough.
Good point.
Boyfriend, powerful boyfriend. Get to her instead of trying to get to... Oh, English. I do speak it. Get to him through her.
Oh, are you finally getting to a point? Or do you really want to dig around in my private life? Because, people who do that end up in the alley. If you catch my drift.
I do catch your drift. I pick up what you're putting down.
Very much so, Mr. Wessler.
Don't have to screw up this.
Wessler is tougher than I thought. And he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
So that was where... That must have been our testing questions. Right, new focus. Western is tougher than he thought. Secretive, time he could gently beat around the bush. He's tricky, mistrustful, secretive, and quick-tempered. Don't you find the similar incidents in Natasha's past?
Were there any similar incidents
Maybe.
in Natasha's past? I mean, threats, blackmail, enemies or insane fans, psychopath pianists, perhaps.
Yeah.
I don't know about enemies, but she's a celebrity. A stars shining bright in
Don't ask direct questions, kind of sneak answers into the background.
It could be anybody. I wouldn't overreact.
Natasha doesn't feel that way.
I've noticed.
That's a bit of a really direct question, that one. Do you think one of her fans is the culprit?
Do you think one of her fans is the culprit? Someone who can't take rejection, maybe.
Why not? It's quite common.
Possible. It is a possibility.
It's a typical motive, indeed. Any ideas who it could be?
Yeah. Attorney General Hamtaro is obsessed with Natasha. But he's, more like the kiss on the hand, flowers bowing type. Throwing bricks through the window is not his style.
You could pay someone to do
I can't
it,
think
though.
of anybody else. Or rather, I can think of everybody else. About half the city, actually.
Well, she is a popular woman.
I get it.
Indirect. I still feel like asking them a direct question about him and her. How do you even meet? Let's go with definitely we're not going to ask him to testify at the station, because that's definite. He's going to lose his temper with that one.
Right to the point, yeah? Yeah, I get it. But sadly, this is a dead end, my friend. No threats like these, whether you believe it or not.
Alright.
Well, it really seems like a dead end, so I'll just back up and try from a different angle.
Alright, we'll do that. Right, so that just leaves us with the mob boss and the pussycat. It's definitely going to ask him to testify at the station.
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out, huh?
No.
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both kind of
I think I might have lost that one there.
So, how was it? When was it exactly?
You don't remember? That's strange.
That's very strange how you don't remember how you met your girlfriend.
Ah, yeah. The Millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was
Weird.
a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
Oh. That's a really weird way to get a girlfriend.
I guess she was willing.
Very, very hinky way to get a girlfriend, mate.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
Ah. Very nice guy, even. Very nice guy.
Well, that is romantic.
Very generous.
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive. You get what you can afford.
That is decidedly the wrong way to look at relationships. Right. Do you live in the same... Well, we've only got really one question left, haven't we? Do you live in the same house?
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Glowtown. But she has her own kind of a weekend house.
Right.
How often does she use the weekend house?
Oh, it has the guest at every weekend?
Yeah, every other weekend.
Or every other weekend?
Roughly.
Not bad, we'll accept every other weekend. We'll
I
accept
see. That's very important information.
Yeah, if you say so.
that. Yeah, so I'd like to see Natasha now, please. She completely alone when she's there at the weekend.
Is she completely alone when she's there at the weekend?
As I've told you, Natasha's a free woman, eh? She's an adult. She doesn't need an escort. Or, she didn't need one until now.
Wow.
Are you afraid for her? You know, a big star like her alone in that house.
You're not providing her any protection?
I never said a black car doesn't drive by 2 or 3 times a day, but it's just caution. Huh. I'm not a monster after all, am I?
No, you're too damn cute to be a, you know,
No,
be a
I
monster.
suppose not.
Right. Oh, -5.
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Very hinky.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at, but I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Oh, they are, rather.
Illegal gambling nights.
Don't forget those.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
She likes a bit of a spin, does she?
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. You're right.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her sing. She's on soon.
Okay, we can do that. Ooh, I don't... Did we get... don't know if that's a good thing. 90% accuracy on the focus though. And didn't nail that one. It's very good though. Right, Hobart Ibn Wesley. Final thoughts. The legendary chicken police back in action. Still a bit weary but untarnished. Good work. Important clue. Ibn's trying very hard to change the subject when it comes to the threats. He obviously knows more than he's willing to tell. So he's still hiding something. I'm just going to continue.
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I might have to go back and actually get, you know, 100% all those because I'm sure there's a trophy will be attached to it.
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
True, unfortunately we're probably going to meet each other a lot over the course of this case.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Oh, remember you've got Laura at home.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Oh.
I think that was a firm no, Marty. That was a hell no.
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
Thanks, Ibn. Thanks, Ibn. Let's hear good old Natasha speak. Or sing. Is this going to be a belter? Am I going to get in trouble for letting this play? Ooh, green eyes. Oh my god. Sonny. Are you smitten? Are you smitten already? Please let this be a good song. It sounds like it's going to be a good song. Is that love at first sight? Ooh, yes. Nice voice, Natasha. Nice voice. All credit to the voice artist for that one. It's a good job I'm not on camera still because I'm, you know, I'm dancing to this tune. Yeah. Whoa.
Sonny.
I think he's
Sonny.
he's a little bit smitten. Wake up, Sonny. Focus.
It's dead.
Well done, Natasha. That was awesome.
That was, unique.
Damn right.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Ah, Russian. She's a Russian cat.
Forgive me, my name is
Santino
Featherland.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
You look better than my book cover.
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
Damn.
You were amazing, dear. As always.
I get the feeling she's playing Ibn for a fool.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
In other words, run along, little man.
But of course.
Ibn will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
Okay, can we go to your weekend house? Sure, can we talk to you there, maybe?
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to end badly though, Marty.
It doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes. Come alone, Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Ah.
Hey.
Well, a pair of chickens going up to her rooms, you know. One can be a distraction.
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
I get the feeling I should remember that.
I'll be waiting.
Should write that down.
Go, before he comes back.
Right.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers her melodies, or the pillow she rests her
Lay it
feet
out,
on
Sonny.
while
Lay it
reading
out.
some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her
Damn,
marble
Sonny.
skin. But I was a cop, and a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your distance.
She's a man-eater. Well, she's a predator. Alright, let's have a bit of a look. I want to pick that up. Oh yay, the 7th rule of predation. A chicken police story. Oh my god, it's one of the books. Please tell me, can I read this book? This is an actual... Oh. Can I read this book? No, can't. Dang. I wonder if it's at the main menu. Right, so we've got a window, chandelier, mirror. What's the exit? Right, Natasha.
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
Neat.
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel
Glass
like
always
this may
helps.
be a long night.
I hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I'm sure that's fine.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are a funny guy.
I've been
Try.
told.
I try.
Anyway, lovely room.
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
Are we going to get to the point?
It's sunny. Saves us a lot of time.
Okay, Sonny.
So, why am
Why
I
am I
here?
here? Why are we here?
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
It's those feline curves.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
No, we'll just beat the bush with a huge stick. Because there's usually someone hiding in it.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant questions?
Let's grill. Can I grill you?
I've asked you here so you can do what you do best.
Damn.
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather be drinking...
Fair point. You know what, Sonny? That was a damn good answer.
You do have a sense of humor. How reassuring.
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you set foot in here, you started working, and everything I say gets sorted in your brain. Am I right?
Not quite. Maybe my notebook.
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like that.
I did have a quick look around though, to be fair. That was actually quite cool. I wonder if that changes if you just talk to her straight away without having a look around.
Well then, Sonny.
That's something to try.
Come
Maybe
at
some other
me.
time. Ooh, come at you.
Oh, that's something I don't hear often. With pleasure.
Damn right, with pleasure. Right. Natasha. We're just going straight into question.
Natasha is a confident woman.
Straight
I
in
can
the comment,
exploit that, but I must be careful. Every part of her oozes danger.
Damn right. Right. What a remarkable
That
performance.
was a remarkable
I don't have a
performance.
choice for that one.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Do you perform every night?
Sadly, I don't have the time, but the stage still calls my name, and I perform just a few times a year, and always with a new song.
No repeats, eh? No repeats.
So
Not
that was
bad.
all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean. Yes.
Okay. Off to a good start. Plus 10. Natasha's a confident woman, can spot that and be careful. That's the focus. Right, so we're going to talk about the picture on the wall, quite daring. Or place is very elegant, so it's rude.
The picture on the wall is
Talk about the
quite daring.
Talk about the picture.
Only if you knew how old I was at the time.
Were you just a kitten?
I think I'm on a slippery slope here.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a slippery slope, Sonny.
Come on, don't be shy. Ask me.
All right. How old were you?
Slippery slope. Remember, Sonny, 16 will get you 20.
Did you really believe I'd tell you?
For a minute, maybe.
You're quite a player, aren't you?
Life is anything but a game, detective.
True, I should take it seriously.
You tell me.
Think one of your admirers might be
Do
behind
you
the
think
threats?
one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Those who admire me usually idolize me. No, I don't think it's one of them.
You know,
Okay.
the soul of an animal is extremely complicated. Sometimes all it takes is a bad look or some small rejection to turn admiration into hate.
I've felt that one. I've felt admiration turn into hate before.
That's a
Not
stillborn
nice.
theory. No one hates me if they once loved me, Mr. Detective.
Bit too confident.
Ah, I see.
I don't buy that one for a second. Right. The whole case stinks. What are you trying to make me do? Quite direct. Why Deborah? She's a nice girl, but why didn't you come to me? Do you have any material evidence concerning the threats? I kind of know why she didn't come myself.
Do you have any material evidence
Ask about the evidence.
concerning the threats?
You may think I'm irresponsible, but I didn't keep any of it. I
Right,
simply
why not though?
couldn't bear to look at them.
See, no evidence means,
Didn't you think maybe the police would need it?
I mean, it's clues and all that. It's kind of important.
I didn't think I needed the police. Moreover, do you think the girlfriend of Ibn Whistler could ever turn to the cops?
Fair, actually, fair. I mean, you would like to think that she could.
I see. So, what about me? How do I come into the picture?
How do you know Molly,
It
for a start?
sounds ridiculous, but you're my last hope.
Last hope for what exactly?
That does sound ridiculous, but I accept my ego and old habits.
Right.
You can't do anything else, can you?
I'm a born detective.
Something like that. A leopard can't change its spots. Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared. Now I must concentrate to finally find out what I want to know.
Alright, so we're going to push a little bit harder. Right, so what was in the threats exactly?
Threats? Exactly.
The message itself is not a threat. It's just a word.
What word though? What word has that much power?
But a word again and again is threatening.
Exactly.
What word is it? Tell me, please.
You really don't have any idea? Which word could be used for a woman like me?
Predator?
I guess I do. Yes, I think I know what it could be.
Whore.
Oh, whore. Alright. Thinking something completely different.
Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message. That was printed on the paper and painted on my wall in giant red letters.
Okay. That's not what I was thinking actually. I was thinking of something completely different, but okay. We'll go with whore.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
Could threats have anything to do with the dangerous relationship between you? I'm assuming you and Ibn. No one's ever seen the culprit, not even a shadow. What about Filmar? Is he here because of you? I suggest you lie low. Let's go with, could the threats have anything to do with the dangerous
Could
relationship?
the threats have anything to do with the dangerous relationship between you?
You mean I'm a cat and he's a rat?
Some people are
Every interracial relationship has risk. But yes, this one's more conspicuous than most.
To be fair though, he is a cutie. He's a cute little rat guy.
Clawville's a very open and free city, but I guess you see more radical transgressions than I do.
There's probably some really weird transgressions.
One of the most common causes in homicidal and predatory cases, ma'am. So, yes.
Well, I don't know about
I mean,
that.
there's, you know, something a bit dangerous
Nobody
about
ever
having, you know,
questioned our relationship
your
openly.
wife or girlfriend
We
being a
are
different
what we
race to you,
are.
you know,
And you know,
one being you
if
being
you're
a
interested in my personal
prey
feelings,
and her being a
danger
predator.
fills our
And, you know,
relationship
you get angry
with a
one day and then she
flavor
eats you.
no other can replace.
That's probably a bad day. Right, sorry, I didn't even listen to that one, Natasha, sorry. But I don't know about that. Nobody ever questioned our relationship openly. We are what we are, and, you know, if you're interested in my personal feelings, danger fills our relationship with a flavour no other can replace. Some people like a bit of danger, just got to make sure it's done correctly.
It must be one interesting relationship, that's for sure. I'm not sure I can feel the same, but I can certainly understand it.
Maybe one day you'll experience it, Sonny. Have you ever been with a predator before?
To be fair, no one's ever asked me that question.
Well...
That's unsteady ground, Natasha. Let's turn the questioning around if you don't mind.
Yeah, get back on topic.
As you wish, Sonny.
How many fools like me have you used up, Natasha? Damn, that's quite fucking direct.
How many fools like me have you used up, Natasha?
In all my life? Well...
just forget it. I don't want to know. Curiosity killed the cat. No,
No
pun
pun
intended.
I'm just joking. You're not a fool, Sonny. I know that was supposed to be a kind of insult, but it usually rolls right off me. I can't take cock-a-doodling, so you can put aside the strutting stuff while you're talking to me.
That's a kind of good comeback.
Fair point. Broadcast received, ma'am.
In other words, don't be a dick.
Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets. Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here.
Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
Really?
You
Do tell.
knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I
Push
just
these
want to know
buttons.
if you're simply a manipulator or you're really that desperate.
I really know her. I'm not lying.
Okay, tell me more.
Oh, really? How? Were you a nurse too? Forgive me, but I don't think so.
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
It's hard not to be.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you, you wouldn't have come.
Alright.
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
One way to get us in the door.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous for.
Well, we did sell books.
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't work.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
You really shouldn't have.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper she is, but I haven't seen her in years.
You know anything about her?
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Alright.
Really?
Actually, to be fair, yeah, that's a good question. If she's an old and trusted friend, how does she know? How didn't she know that we're separated?
I did. I knew. I checked you out before I sent Deborah.
Okay. Truth's coming out now, is it?
Me. This case is getting more and more intriguing.
It is actually. I really want to know what the hell's going on. What exactly do you want from me?
What exactly do you want from me?
You are really as good as they say you are. And I'm not selling lucky dips, Sonny. Find them, whoever they are,
And what?
Whatever it takes.
not exactly, but something like that.
You know, if I didn't see the speck of fear behind the confidence shining in your eyes, I wouldn't take the case.
You're looking very confident, but you've
I'm
got
not
fear in your
afraid.
eyes. You are.
You're terrified, Natasha. Don't be ashamed.
It's just me and you here. You don't have to, you can drop your false front.
You must solve this. As soon as you can. Money's not an issue.
Alright. But is it your money or is it Ibn's money? Damn, that was really fucking bad. I answered only 40% focus accuracy. I'm offended by that one. I thought I was a better detective than that. Right, final thoughts. Not bad, but not good either. It's okay for a rookie, but you can do better. Next time, pull yourself together and pay attention to the signs. Focus, Sonny. Alright, Chief, alright. Important clue. The threat, or rather the threatening word in the messages sent in Natasha is simply whore. It's brief, but it says a lot regardless.
Just one more thing, Sonny.
Okay.
Natasha?
Please, come to 37 Rochester Street in Flower Town tonight.
Okay, can I
I'd
bring my
like
partner?
to show you something that could be of a great help in your investigation.
I was afraid this was coming. Why there? Why not here and now?
It's something I keep hidden there. I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men seeing it.
Okay, mysterious.
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
To be fair, she could eat his head in one go.
Sonny, a woman is naked without her secrets.
Okay.
I knew you would understand.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
I
alright, I'll
understand
go.
everything. So, when do we meet? The night is almost over.
He is getting late.
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be early, and don't be too late.
We will arrive precisely when we mean to.
Look, Natasha, you know,
Please, this is very important to me.
Okay.
sure, I get it. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Alright, alright.
Until later, Natasha.
See you in an hour.
Goodbye, Sonny.
Marty, where are you? Right, guys. On that bombshell, with this bombshell, we're going to leave that here for today. Decided to do longer episodes because I felt after the first 2 episodes that they were a bit too short and we didn't really get much done in like half an hour episodes. So I'm going to extend it to roughly an hour, just around about the hour mark. So I think we can get more done that way, and it's going to be a better episode for you. Anyway, finally half managed to work out what we're doing. Finally got in to see Natasha and get some more information, even though I fluffed up some of the questioning. It was really bad on that last one. So, thank you all for watching. If you're new here, feel free to hang out and check some stuff out. We'd love to have you. If you're not new here, you know what's coming. Please like, comment, share, subscribe and all that jazz. And as always, shall see you all on the flip side. Bye bye. I had to leave the end of that music there. That was so perfect. Right. See you later, guys.